What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Man, Hot Toys keeping me busy, man. We got Venom, the comic book version, and when it's available, you can pre-order this at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. It's a big item, but you can get it for $4 shipping still. But hey, here it is. Now, this is what, like our fourth Venom now. So we had the first one a while back. It feels like eternity, but it wasn't too long ago when that first Venom dropped, and then it got sold out, and everyone's losing their mind. And it went as high as $700 on the aftermarket, maybe even more at some point, and then got restocked, and then it never came back. As a matter of fact, you can get those Venom now for pretty cheap. And then we had Venom and Carnage, or the second movie, Venom Let There Be Carnage. Pretty much the same figure, but it comes with the transitional head sculpt, a bit shinier. Now, because there's two Venoms, even though they're different, they're kind of similar to an extent. Never really came back to the 700 price point. And now they announced not too long ago the video game version of Venom for $460, and now we have this. So this is the fourth Venom in a few years, and I don't know which one to get. Well, I have the first one. I initially thought I was gonna skip the second Venom because it just doesn't make any sense. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for the video game version because it's massive, and it looks like the comic book version Venom, and yet here we are with a comic book version Venom. I don't know, man. They both look good. They have their own both merits, to be quite honest with you. Now, if you want to be faithful to the comic book, which is beautiful to begin with, I think you can stick with this. This is also $60 cheaper. It has some elements that the video game version does not have, like the base is cooler on this. You got some symbiotes, emerging from the floor. Feet, swappable feet. Come on, man. The emblem on his chest, just this the Venom logo is the logo that we all loved. This is what at least I grew up in. The video game version has a bit of a similar look, but different, right? It's different. The eyes, of course, you can't deny that this is comic book through and through. It feels like the same body as the Venom that I have. It's just shinier with, of course, the massive logo on the chest and also the eyes and the teeth. And it is different, right? It's different enough that you could get both. You could get both. You might just want to own one. And if there's one to own, I would say this would be it. If you could get the other head sculpt, and if it would fit, I'm assuming it's the same mechanism, meaning magnets, then you only need one Venom. Just this. Then you swap it out with the head sculpt from the movie version, and you're all set. I don't think anyone is going to complain that he got a logo on his chest. The base is certainly better. Now, one thing that the video game version does have is it's bigger. This is 39 centimeters, which is around 15, 16 inches. The other one is around 20 inches. And as you can see from the previews, the prototype pictures, it's towering over normal size Hot Toys. So if you want something just massive and imposing, then I would go with that. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about this because it's still big, but it's not as big as the video game version. I guess it depends on what you're collecting and how you are collecting this. Obviously, there are more video game version of Spider-Man. So if your collection is based around that, let's say you have Advanced Suit Spider-Man and any video game version Spider-Man, then it makes sense to partner them up. You have figures that would complement that Venom. Not saying that this wouldn't, but scale wise, judging from the video game, of course, and the difference is only $60. It's not like it's hundreds of dollars. And you can make an argument that because it's bigger, then sure, and it's different body and all that stuff, that you could justify spending $60 more. But for the purest ones, I mean, it's hard to go wrong with this. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either. Is it far-fetched to own both? I wouldn't say so. I mean, Venom has always been this cool anti-hero that it's just cool to have. It's just nice to have one, or two for that matter. I already have one. I don't know. I don't know if I'm which one to get, this or the other one. I'm undecided, or even to get another one. I'm pretty happy with my Venom, to be quite honest with you. And even Carnage, after owning both, right? So you're looking at the pictures and all that stuff, and they're cool. They're big. They're nice to display at. They're movable. But once you have them in hand, it's not really all that nice to post, to be quite honest with you. It's especially Venom, because he does have seamless arms. You don't want to, at least I don't want to post him in, like this pose for a long period of time, because I know it's gonna get damaged. But man, it looks so good. The tongue, the two head sculpts, $400. It's not too bad. Hey, same price as the Nazgul, right? I just made that video today about the in-art Nazgul, and look, all the same price. And this is, you got two head sculpts, different kinds of tongues, a lot of accessories, swappable feet, all that good stuff. So, hey, I'd rather pick this up, honestly. This or even the other Venom. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Now, the question is, are they going to do a comic book version Spider-Man? I would love to see this line, push through. And this is a Hot Toys. This is not Hano. So we shall see. But I would love to see. I don't know how they're going to pull it off, because they've done so many Spider-Mans in the past. But let me know in the comments. How do you feel about this? Which Venom are you going to pick up? Which one is better? Love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.